want to recognize the presence of the 14 Executive Council here present. And I want to recognize the most important people as far as this event is concerned. And that is the great Edusan, who will decide the fate of the people that are going to steer their affairs in the next 12 months. Here standing before you is the most vibrant independent candidates for the first time in the history of Edusa. When I was moving around the classes, they said this is the first time. I told them, yes, man is born to make history. My name is Barra. And in every gathering, they said the most, in every political gathering, now, give me your ears, please. Hey, this is Brad speaking. Give me your ears. In every gathering, I always tell you, I always said it, and I said it here the last time. The main purpose of this gathering is people to listen to the policies and programs of candidates. Because it's through these policies and programs that people will decide the fate. Like this great man said here, he is on the fence. He wants to get the policies for him to decide. And I have 5 policies. Hello. Now I have a very attainable and genuine policies. And these policies, please give me a yes. And these policies are brought toward the motivational speakers that I listened to last time by the name Sadhguru. He said, a great politician is the one who studies the society and know the needs of the society, know the problems of the society, come with policies that will suppress the problems, and come up with something that will rise up and bring people together. When I study the society, when I'm speaking about society here, I'm talking of School of Education. I realize that there's something that is fundamental under the School of Education that is lacking. That is political tolerance. That is unity. Now, some of the speakers here, I was very much glad when I heard them talking about unity. But these are people that were given the privilege for 12 good months. They were unable to unite Edusa. Because I've started now to talk about political sanity in Edusa, they also copy and paste. They now start singing the song. I am glad and I'm encouraging them to keep praising that song. For me, I believe that for any policy that we talk about here is equivalent to nothing if we are not united. And the other policy is the policy that called for the end of lecturers selling lectures notes to students. I believe that this is becoming so industrious. Lecturers are using students who have paid their tuition fee to be lectured, and then it is a fundamental right for every student to be lectured and be given lecture notes. I am doing 4 courses under the School of Environmental Sciences. None of these lecturers is selling any lecture note to any of the students. The reason why these projectors are installed in all the classes is a signal sending to the lecturers that all lectures will be presented in the projector. If they have any issue, let them raise it. The deans of education will forward it to the highest level and it will be addressed. But no lecturer should sell any lecture note to any student. If we cannot stop it now, by the next 2-3 years, our brothers and sons and daughters will come here and buy a pamphlet for $1,000. Now give me a yes. Now you listen. And then I am very much surprised that the current council has seen this culture happening and nobody addressed it. It is something that needs to be addressed and something needs to be ended. The reason why we are electing leaders not only to occupy spaces. I always said it. Winning election is the cheapest side of leadership. But the most expensive side of leadership is now to execute the policies and protect the needs and the welfare of the individual that put you in power. And as an individual who experienced in student leadership, since when I was scrolling, meaning since at the primary school level, I execute services that have to stand to protect the welfare of students. And the next point is, as a Real Madrid fans, I want to revitalize sport. Real Madrid. And now you give me a yes. Now you give me a yes. Now you give me a yes. Now let's listen. As we're talking, time is burning, and I have to exhaust. I should exhaust my policies because this is the reason why we all assembled here today. And like I said, as a Real Madrid fans, I want to revitalize sport because I realize that Edusa being one of the schools that used to produce the most outstanding team. This year, we are nowhere in sport. But I believe one of the factors that is causing this is lack of unity in the council. I still have to go back to my first policy, that is political tolerance and the unity. As a result of that division that is happening under Edusa, all camps are here. That's why when I come, I don't recognize camp here because it is unconstitutional. None of these camps are constitutionally established. I don't recognize camp. Because of there's fire in between them, division is between them. Each one is calling here and saying, my camp, my camp. I said my Edusa. My camp is Edusa. And the third policy, and the third policy is a financial policy. And the third policy is financial policy. Because I believe the strongest muscle that enables any society, any association or clubs to function, it must have a strong financial muscle. And that's why during my campaign, I do walk around in the classes, I do say that Edusa have matured enough now to start helping students who are facing problems of tuition fee. Why can we provide people at least 40% or 30% tuition fee? So the fourth policy is the educational policy. During the interview, someone posed this question to me. He said that he has seen what am I going to do to help Edusan go away from graduating without even having at least the skills on how to write a project. As a result of that, I come up with a policy that will create that avenue for Edusans to be trained on how to write a project or a research. And that's comes in the education policy. Now, the third policy that I always said is the policy that's corporate responsibility, the general responsibility of the president. Because I believe president covers every aspect of the council. Now is to oversee all functions of all executive members to make sure that head to head they carry out their executive functions day in and day out.
Thank you.
A time up, and thank you very much, Edusa.